Mark my words, if a man feels below you, it will not work. If they see you and they just put you on a higher pedestal, it will inevitably fall apart.
He was too great. He was too great. We dated for 3 months. He was not a pushover. He had friends. He was cool. He was perfect. And he took me places and spent money on me. And he had a car and he had a bank account and he had health insurance. And he told me, if you want to be together, that's awesome. That's what I want. But if you don't, that's also okay. Whatever you want. And I broke up with him. I went back to my ex who got me a $15 gift card to Taco Bell for my birthday. Because I was comfortable. I broke up with him. He was too great.
I went back to my ex who got me a $15 gift card to Taco Bell for my birthday.
Let me tell you why you're picking awful men. I realized the reason I was doing it. It is much easier to place blame on somebody and focus on a man who's just outright disrespecting you than to actually address your own issues that you bring to the table in a relationship when you're with an actual functioning, healed, stable man. I realize now because I met a man that is level-headed, stable, and just like, I'm like, damn, there's like no red flags here. And that actually stressed me out because I'm like, I would be the problem in this relationship. I would need to definitely do healing and self-work in order to bring a good version of myself to this relationship. Otherwise, I would bring past traumas to this man. When I was with toxic men, it was really easy to just point the finger and not have time to even self-reflect because they were just doing me so wrong. And it's also created this somewhat of a perception of myself that might not even necessarily be true. Like, I might not be the best in a relationship.
And just texted me and said, I like you. And I responded and I said, you don't like me, you like what I look like. Let's talk about it, okay? I love versus lust, okay? You don't know me. You don't know me, so therefore you cannot like me. And then he was like, no, I like you. I like your personality. Give me one personality trait. Give me one characteristic about me that you know. And no, not the fact that my favorite color is green. That does not count. Just tell me one thing. Because you don't like me. You like the version of me that you created in your mind. If we're going to be honest, that's called being delusional. And I swear to God, men are more delusional than women these days because you don't like me. You like the version of me that you created in your head because you don't know me. You don't know me. Talking about I like you.
What's good, guys? It's your boy Josten J coming to you with another video. Let's cook, boys. Let's cook. All right. Why she pulls away when you start caring in modern dating. So I had a very interesting one-on-one call. And guys, if you need to reach me, I know I see comments all the time. Oh, I wish that you did it this way. And I don't like, you guys can talk to me directly. No clips involved. We could talk about whatever you want, literally whatever you want. I give a breakdown of things that maybe you wouldn't have known before, or I can show you examples. I can give you lists, anything that you want, we can go over. I had a very interesting call with the younger brother. And this is going to be for the younger brothers as well. I know that older men take value from these videos because you're going to be under the assumption of women are not like that. Not all women are like that. And what I keep trying to get across to guys is women are everything. They're like all things for guys that they really like that. When you think this way, you'll even ask yourself, why is she pulling away when I'm starting to care? And it never dawns on you that a woman has free will to pull away from you, because if you care, she should just like you. So that falls into like, women aren't like that. Once you have sex, once you care about them, they're not going to pull away. If anything, they're going to get emotionally invested in you. And you don't understand that that's not always the case, because women can do whatever the hell they want to do. So let's get straight into this video. They know how serious relationships are, even more than men. Women are smart. See, guys give women too much credit in certain areas when they don't really need to. Women are smart. Stop thinking that they're not. A woman knows that when you care about her, you're going to start wanting an emotional thing to happen. You're going to want her to not do certain things. And sometimes women just aren't willing to give that up. That's why they start backing away from you. You understand? You think things are going good. You might be talking about, what she likes and what she doesn't like in a relationship and when was her last relationship. You're going out on multiple dates. You might even get physical. You're thinking that this is going somewhere. She can tell because she has experience with other guys. On this call, the young brother was 22 years old and this chick is 19 years old, already has more sexual partners than him. I tell you guys all the time, they're not dumb. They know everything at a young age. They deal with multiple guys. Now, that's just sexual partners. There's other guys that are in the friend zone, other guys that are giving her attention, other guys that are simping for her. So she's figuring out men before men can even figure her out. That's how this goes. Now, let me ask you a question. Have you ever had a woman that was interested in you and maybe she was doing a little bit of too much and you didn't really like her like that? So you started backing away so she would catch the hint and you wouldn't have to be the villain. You wanted her to break up with you. Okay, this is human nature. It's disingenuous, but it's human nature. This is exactly what women are exercising when they back away from you, when you start caring. When you start simping, when you start thinking about what you can be with her, and she said this, but now she's acting like this, what's going on? She's hoping that you take the hint, maybe somebody else comes into the picture that likes you, and then that takes you away from her, but not take you away, it diverts you. Like you go to that person, and that's a part of her plan. She wants you to be the guy, to just back away, take the hint, leave her alone. Exactly why I say this is everything I'm trying to get across to you guys. The moment she moves her face, the moment she doesn't follow your instructions, the moment she gives you attitude, leave her alone, because that's what she wants anyway. Oh, she wants you to chase and play this game. Okay, are you going to be a sucker? So it's in your best interest to walk away. It's all human nature. Guys think women aren't like that, so they operate so much different from us as men. Yes, we live different experiences, but a lot of this is human nature. So if you've ever had a woman that you were trying to push away, but not do it to the point where it's super obvious, you're just doing little things, not answering the phone, you know what I'm saying? And you're hoping that she catches the hint and goes away. That's exactly what women are doing when they back away from you. Women like knowing that multiple men want them also. So what you have to remember is, yes, she can like you, but doesn't really mean anything. If she really likes you, her actions is going to show you that she doesn't care about attention from other men. She doesn't want to go out and participate in all of these things that are going to have male attention involved. I know it's hard to believe, but that's how it goes. You don't have to tell women, oh, you can't do this. I don't want you doing this. You can't go here. He's going to be here. No male friends. When they want you, these things will naturally happen because they see that you're a guy that doesn't mess around. You're a fun time. You're funny, chill, charismatic. But there's going to come a certain point of interacting with you where she knows you're the real deal. And it's not even worth messing it up. See, when women like you, they don't want to mess it up. I'm going to give you this example again. I'm going to go over it again. I tell you that story about the chick at my job that I was sleeping with, and she would come over. She would pay for her own Uber, come over, leave in the morning. I'd see her at work on my shift the same day. Like I wake up, she'd be gone. I saw her one day at my job and I told her, come over and give me a kiss. Now, I'm not asking her to kiss me because I was all in my feelings. I was asking her to kiss me in front of everybody at work to see if she would do it, to see how she was feeling me. She says no. I say, all right, fuck out of here. And I walk away. 10 minutes later, she's like, okay. She gets on her tippy toes, puckers her lips out, and I kiss her. Guys, if you heard this story in any video, I never lie. It's the same way every time. So the reason why I did that is because I knew that she was getting attention from other guys in the job. I didn't want to be with her. I just wanted to see if she liked me enough to give up that attention. Because naturally, when a woman, I don't care where it is, Instagram, a girl at your gym, a girl at your job, you'll be talking to her, liking her pictures, exchanging energy with her, inviting her over. Yo, let's do this after work. And she's like, all right, cool. She gets a boyfriend. All of a sudden, you want to unfollow her. You don't want to like her pictures anymore. You don't want to invite her anywhere anymore. You don't care anymore. Exactly. That's how all the other guys are going to act. If that woman gets with you, that's how all the other guys are going to act. The attention goes away. Some guys will kind of try to stick around, but it'll be from a distance. You can't really use them. Always remember that. That's one of the multiple reasons why they pull away from you once they notice, okay, this guy's taking me seriously. He really cares about me. And women, right? They can like you, but not want you for a relationship. I don't care what she says. See, guys are always getting confused, but she said she wanted a relationship. Yeah, but add, she doesn't want one with you. Always add with you. She said she wanted a relationship. Did she say with you? No, a lot of the times you're asking questions and she's saying, yeah, I would love this. This is a telltale sign that a woman ain't really feeling you like this, right? You'll ask her, so do you like her? Do you want a relationship? Do you like this? Do you like this? And she'll say yes, and attach it to some other dude if he were to come into the situation that ain't you. And this is after you've been talking, because that would be normal behavior in the beginning. But there's already something happening between you, and she's like, you know what? Yeah, I would be down with that. I would be down for that if something came up like that. What do you mean if something came up like that? I'm already in a situation with you. So you're disrespecting me, basically. So you don't pay attention to anything and it goes over your head. Women can like you. They can think you're a fun guy. They can even think you're attractive and not be that sexually attracted to you, or they could have sex with you. They could like you for certain things, but not want a relationship with you. When you think not all women are like that, you're like giving her too much credit. Like, okay, we've been talking. She came over. We had sex. We went on a couple dates. Why is she acting like this? There's no way she's capable of this. I said this before. When you understand women are everything for the guy they like, women are like that. It's not a bad thing. Guys attach sex and all of this stuff to it. So it's like, that's bad. No, certain women aren't like that. Well, what is like that? Being sexual with a guy? Liking a guy and filtering guys and choosing the best guy? Like, what do you mean they're not like that? They're all like that. So when you understand this, you understand that women can like you, but also not really want a relationship. So you caring more is kind of making her see it like, oh, I got to back away from this dude. Because when a woman detaches from you, 9 times out of 10, there's another guy. I don't care if you haven't gotten sexual, you got sexual, you went on a couple of dates, whatever. You can always feel it. And this is what was spoken about on the call. He's like, yeah, we would hold hands. We would, I would hug her from behind. We would kiss. We would do all this stuff outside of class or wherever they were. So I think he's in nursing school. Shout out to you, brother. Stay on your grind. But he said, outside of that, we would hold hands. We would hug from behind. We would kiss. We already had sex and stuff like that. But it was this one day in particular where I could feel like she was detached from me. She just wasn't all the way there. And I was hugging on her. And I went to kiss her and things were just weird. And I'm trying to tell you guys, it's another guy. It's always another guy, because you got to remember, women can be with you. Women can be in a relationship with you. Women can do everything they want to do, everything that their heart desires. They can go travel. They can go study abroad. They could go out clubbing. They could do whatever they want, realistically. Like, it doesn't matter what type of guy you are. What I'm trying to get across is they can do everything they want to do while being in a relationship with the guy. They can. So the fact that they use certain excuses as, well, I want to get to know myself. I need to just find out who I am. I don't feel like myself anymore. I need to do this for me and blah, 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 blah. They could do all of that stuff with a boyfriend. It's just filler words. It's just feelings. And you'll fall for this thinking that, okay, we'll take a break and we'll come back. No, she doesn't really want anything serious with you. She doesn't. So whenever a woman detaches from you, something else has her attention. 9 times out of 10, it's another guy, because she can do everything she wants to do while being with a guy. Why would she need to detach from you? This is game right here. A lot of guys aren't going to understand this because they're stuck on this, women are 304s and whatever. I don't know. Like, it is what it is. But most women don't like to have sex with 2 dudes at the same time. I don't care how ran through you think a woman is. Most women don't like to be having sex with 2 dudes in the same time. Like, smash him today, smash him tomorrow. That's a super thought. That's a super thought. Why do you think women play games with attention and all of this stuff? Because there's one guy that they're smashing right now. They need to keep you at bay. So when they're done with him, they'll jump to you. They're not just going to jump to you and jump to you. Then you don't really got to give them attention like that. It doesn't make sense. You understand? So what you need to understand is, women, there's always another guy in the background. Let's get into this too. You served your purpose already. Women can want you for a bunch of things. This is what I'm telling you. When you're instructing women, you like to see a woman that's cooperative, that's cooperating with you. Oh, yeah, sure. Not a problem. You don't want a woman where you're like, hey, can you bring this tonight? I'm not doing that. Why would I do that? No, you do that. I don't really like this. Can we do this instead? You don't want to deal with that because, see, when you deal with that, you serve a purpose for a woman. She has a position to put you in. You ever wonder why they have a list of people in their phone? Coffee guy. Foodie call. Gotta fix my car. Simp number 1, simp number 2, simp number 3, simp number 4, simp number 5. Because you serve a purpose for her. But see, when that's done, you notice you don't hear from her. You notice the conversation is lacking now. Yeah, because you served your purpose. And unfortunately for you, you care more about her than she ever cared about you. So you're confused. But just know this. If you act like a simp and you act like you care so much about her and she's not investing anything into you, she's not following your lead and your instructions, you're serving a purpose. And the reason why she's detaching from you is because the purpose has been served. But once again, this is the danger in thinking that not all women are like that. Women are like that. You're thinking what society is telling you how women are. If you had enough experience with women, seeing the dark side of them, you would understand that they're like that. Even how they select the guys is cutthroat, but you don't see it that way. You know what I'm saying? You're looking from a guy's standpoint like, he ain't the best looking. Like, what is that? He has a bunch of other things that a bunch of other guys don't have for her, or she's settling, or whatever. But even if she's settling, it's disrespectful. You see, it's always cutthroat. It's cutthroat. This is why I tell you guys, if they don't get together young and ride it out and make something together, a lot of this shit is fake. A lot of it's fake. Always remember that. So don't listen to what society tells you women are like. Just believe that they are like that. And women can have sex with you and not feel a spark. See, we as men think all we have to do is dickmatize her. All we have to do is get in the draws. And then we got it. She's going to get emotionally connected and attached to us. You're giving women too much credit. Once again, women have free will to do whatever they want to do. So having sex with you means nothing. She can have sex with you and everything was great before that. But when you had sex, she didn't feel any sort of way about it. Even if she told you she liked the sex. Women love to stroke a guy's ego. You have to remember, a lot of things women do is because they don't know how a man will react all the time. A lot of dudes aren't the guy. You got to remember this. So when a woman gives you her number and it's a fake number, she gave you that number so you wouldn't call her a B word or flip off or get angry with her if that's what she's experienced before in her past with a male. Have to remember these things. Or she gives you the number and doesn't answer. You text her, letting her know who you are. She doesn't answer. She gave you the number because she didn't know how you would react to just get you out of her face. She had sex with you because she was feeling you prior, but after the sex, it was nothing. But see, you believe that women are not like that. You have to understand this. You know, on the one-on-one, he didn't understand. You know, we slept together and yeah, that's it. She wasn't feeling it. She wasn't feeling you like that. And that's perfectly fine, guys. We just need to be able to accept she doesn't like me like that. Say it with me now. She doesn't like me like that. I know it doesn't feel good, but it's the raw reality of the situation. And when you accept things, now you can move on instead of thinking, well, why did she pull away? Instead of understanding she has free will to pull away from me because I just ain't the guy. But there's going to be another woman who I am the guy too. And that's all I need to care about. And another thing we need to discuss, sometimes you won't fit into a woman's life and how she sees a boyfriend fitting into her life. So this could be an interracial thing. This could be something with her friends. You don't align with her friend group, or maybe they're in her ear, or she wants a boyfriend that's going to basically let her act like she's single. And she knows by how you're acting that you're not going to let that go down. You're throwing off certain things, you know, especially if you talk about if she has male friends, if she likes to do this and do that. And you're like, well, I don't really want a chick to do that. Yeah, she can like you, but then that throws everything off. Going back to the interracial thing. I know a lot of guys like to date outside of their race. There's going to be things that come along with that. She might like having sex with you, but she don't want you to be her boyfriend. A boyfriend is going to have to be around people. And certain people might not like that she dates you and you're a certain ethnicity. It is what it is, you know? So you have to remember certain things in place. A woman can like you for a time and then pull away from you when things get serious, because now you're moving into that like relationship lane. And she's like, I don't see him fitting that in my life. Rather than tell you that straight up to your face. Women don't like to be honest with you. They like to do things so you detach by yourself. They like to do things so it's just kind of like, well, I don't know what happened. You know, when women say, I don't know, it just happened. It happens when they're having sex with a guy. It happens when they just detach from you. You're like, hey, where you been? Oh, I don't know what happened. I just got really busy. You see what I'm saying? So that's why they detach from you as well. These are good things at the end of the day, though. These are good things at the end of the day, because a woman can put you through the ringer. A woman can, you know, take you for a ride because you're so naive. You're not seeing anything. You're letting it go over your head. What would you rather have? A woman reject you in the beginning or go on 5 dates and then reject you after that? What would you rather have? A woman tell you how much she likes you, dates you for a month or two, and then drops you on your face for some guy that's the complete opposite of you? What would you rather have? So when these situations happen, you need to be grateful for it and accept it and say, you know what? Let me learn from this. Let me not be so available the next time. Let me keep a clear line of communication, but let me not do this simpy behavior. Let me not put her up on a pedestal. Let me not think that, you know, no woman could do wrong as long as I like her and she likes me. These are the learning lessons from it. It's nothing to be angry about. We got to protect our hearts out here, man. You got to understand that women are going to follow your lead when they're really interested in you. Stop being blinded by sex, how she looks, this. She's going to turn heads. I'm going to become more popular because of her. Oh, I really like her. She's the coolest girl around in my job and school. Stop thinking about that. Because that leads guys down a road of simping, tricking, not understanding their nature. And when you understand their nature, the funniest part about it is women like when you understand them, not when you're trying to control them. They like when you understand them, but not making it clear like, oh, I understand why you do exactly this and exactly that. It's because you're this. No. They like when they can tell you understand them based on the way that you act around them. Based on what they do, it doesn't bother you. Based on what they do, you still do your own thing. Based on you being a cool, charismatic dude. Based on you not being affected and shaken and broken up about the smallest things. Where she's like, damn, I really want to chase after this dude's validation. But the reason why a woman pulls away 9 times out of 10 is because there's another guy, or it's moving into relationship territory. She's not ready for that. And you're just not accepting that. She doesn't want that with you, because best believe she will want that with the guy that she views as, okay, this is the guy. I'm gonna always say that. It's nothing against you. And I think the reason why it stings so bad is because we don't want to take that hit to the ego. But you have to remove the ego. Because if you're going off your ego, you're going to be like, well, you know, my results are going to tell me this. Like, I need a woman to come into my life to show me this. And it's like, no, you don't. What about you? What about how you see yourself? What about how you feel about yourself? What about the numbers that you put up on the board? What about, it's not about the numbers that she puts up on the board. It's not about that. It's about you. So remember, bro, all my young brothers out here, don't get caught up slipping with these chicks, bro, because they're moving at a faster rate than you. They're figuring out things faster than you. And the thing is, they use this knowledge against you because you're not allowing yourself time to go and find knowledge or to understand things from a raw level, not with any emotion attached to it. You wonder why the guys are so cold, the ones that they're actually attracted to. Because no matter if they had a father in their life that was pretty good with women, or no matter how they picked this stuff up through experience early, they're just indifferent. And women like them because of it. And I know a lot of guys are going to make up excuses. Well, this is this and this is that. It's this, that. Nah, it's the raw truth of things. So this is why she pulls away when you start caring in modern dating. Hope you guys got a lot out of it. It's your boy, Josten J. Get with you boys in the next video. Like, comment, subscribe. Let's go, boys. Let's go.
See, this is why dudes don't like being nice no more. Cause last time I was dealing with a girl, I was trying to be all nice and sweet. And I started feeling like she thought I was a little lame or something. So she wouldn't come on in, right? So after a couple weeks of this, I hit one of them points where I'm like, man, whatever. I'm just gonna go crazy. And if she cut me out, she cut me out. So she takes me up like, what's up? I'm like, bro, what you on? I'm trying to go crazy tonight. If you ain't on that, bro, I'll talk to you tomorrow. So after I say that, I see the 3 dots. I'm like, bro, I done crashed out. It's over with. She say, LMAOOOOOWYA. So I say, OTW? You know how bad I've been wanting it? You know how bad? And that's all it took? And I'm out here trying to be nice and wait it out? My boy told me a long time ago, bro, you gotta wait it out. But that wasn't helping me. I hadn't let these folks know. Like, I won't do this. So that's why. You know, we can still be nice to you, but sometimes you gotta just, bro, this what's going on, baby. This what I'm on. What's up with it? Y'all respect that. Okay.